tomorrow, but today we're talking about something much spookier than ghosts. Real estate horror stories. I know, I already got the chills just saying that. Patrick Hanlon is the CEO of Home Buyers of Savannah. He's back with us this morning to talk about some of those nightmares he's seen so you all can avoid them. So be sure to pay attention to all these good tips. Hello, Patrick. How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. In the spooky spirit, but we don't want any of these spooks at our home. You've seen quite a few nightmares.
I sure have. Ghosts are the least of your worries when it comes to real estate stuff. I would gladly trade a haunted house for having something like termites.
I believe it. Yeah. So we'll start off by talking about water leaks. Those
Sure.
could be some of the biggest nightmares, and you've heard some actual stories, things that have happened to people right here in our area.
I've experienced them. So we bought a house in Bloomingdale last year, right around Christmas time. And we were doing some routine maintenance on the septic system. We were putting in a new leach field. Well, the contractors who were doing that nicked the irrigation system.
Oh, gosh.
Nobody knew it. Everyone put the dirt back. 2 days later, we get a call from the neighbors. They say there's a pond in the backyard. I was like, I don't remember there being a pond. We went out there. Holy cow, my wife gets out of the car. She steps in. She goes down a foot.
Oh my goodness.
Right.
So what can we do to not be in a situation like that if something happens?
Well, one of the fastest, easiest ways to spot the water leaks is to go check out the water meter, which is usually in your front yard. You might have to look around for it, lift up a grate, but you'll see the meter right there. And if it's moving and you don't have anything on in the house, you probably got an issue.
Okay, that's a good tip. We'll have that one, more on that on our website as well. Talk to me about trees. We live in a hurricane zone, so of course we're worried about trees falling on our homes, just falling all over our yards. What are some tips to get ahead of something like that?
So, another story. So we right. We bought a house from a homeowner, great guy, in the State Streets in Savannah. And when we went to go look at his house, it was beautiful, but in the back he had these 2 trees, trunks, but no branches. I was like, what happened to all the branches? He's like, well, during Hurricane Helene, they all fell off. And I was like, okay, that's kind of weird because those are oak trees, and oak trees are fairly strong. Well, we brought over an arborist from Bartlett Tree Service. They're great. And he explained to us that, well, not all oak trees are created equally. So you've got your live oaks, but then you've also got your water oaks. The live oaks can live for centuries, very durable. However, those water oaks, they could die in 50 years.
Yeah.
So the house was built in 1974. This was 50 years later, which is exactly when those trees happened to die. So the trees had died, and when the hurricane came through, all the branches fell off.
It sounds like it's important to know what kind of tree you have in your yard.
But yes, it's very important. So I would recommend having an arborist come by and they can take a look at it. And until they can get there, we have all these new AI tools. You can just start plugging in stuff. And you can figure out based off of the size, the leaves, things like that, what type of tree you have.
Yeah, use the tools that you have right here in your community. Also, paperwork. There can be a lot of fine print throughout it.
Oh, there can.
What are your tips for making sure you are thorough in reading paperwork before you sign?
Well, number one, don't sign anything until you've read it and you understand it. Even if you're at the table and everyone else around you is complaining about their time being wasted, I can tell you it's worth it. And don't sign it if you don't understand it. Hire an attorney to help you understand it, because there are some contracts out there that are written to almost ensure your demise.
Wow. Okay. So a lot of good tips there to avoid those nightmares. Thank you so much, Patrick, for always
Welcome.
giving us your expertise on the real estate community. We surely appreciate it.
Thank you.